MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
He's running, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Ford. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving.
So in now for Chicago, Cole Roederer.
Number 7, Cole Roederer.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that.
All right, here we go.
Ready once again, Eddie James, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat, lifted in the air out to center field. Roederer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's go.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Your attention, please. Pink hitting for the Cubs. Number 11, Robin.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Philadelphia wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Spencer Howard with his 4th win this season as he struck out 13 in this one. Kyle Barklaw earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances.
And he will get there to make the running play. And now batting, Cole Roederer. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Roederer.
And he popped him up. Vavra is there. 2 gone. So stepping in, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
James.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Javier.
The set and the 2-2 goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And 1. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip, let it go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Come on, ball, get on up.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Make the turn, make the turn.
1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 4 runs here in this half inning. There he goes. High pop up.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Calls for it. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Danny Mendick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Third baseman, Danny Mendick.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is the final
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Seth Corey gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Up 3 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Eddie James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Bullet back up the middle.
Come on, go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that
digging in, Eddie James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Standing in, Eddie James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground.
Down.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 35, Cody.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And they take the lead. It's gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is...
So striding forward now, Lane Thomas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Eddie James, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And there it is, 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Ball game! A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through.